Gundam fight all set. Ready? Go! Now, I had to do that because G Gundam was probably my favorite, one of my favorite animes when I was a little kid. Well, not really a little kid, but younger than I am now. It just takes me back to the old days when I used to watch Toonami when I got off from school, and I was always excited to watch the shows on Toonami. Because that was just when I first started getting into anime, and oh man, G Gundam was the coolest thing in my opinion. And now that I got the DVDs and I'm rewatching it, oh my god, is it so... I did not get so many jokes and things that make me laugh now when I watched it the first time. Okay, the whole premise of Mobile Fighter G Gundam is, it's like 60, long time in the future, like all Gundam series, and the people have decided to leave Earth because it's sort of shitty. And to keep from fighting in space on their colonies, which are all randomly, stereotypically shaped, they have a Gundam competition on Earth every couple of years, and whoever wins the competition gets the right to rule all of space until the next competition. Well, we focus on the main character, Domon Kashu from Neo Japan, and he's traveling around as Neo Japan's Gundam fighter for a different reason than most other people. He's trying to find his brother Kyoji and to defeat him and stop the Dark Gundam or Devil Gundam in the original version, so that he can release his father from a cryogenic state that he was placed in because the government found him to be in conspiracy with Kyoji, which we'll get. It's the whole, that has a whole difference at the end of the series, but you guys should watch that. Basically, the first part of the series, essentially the first box set, is all about him going to different countries and challenging their Gundam fighters whose Gundams are stereotypical for their country, and usually their names are pretty stereotypical. For example, Neo Mexico, their fighter name is Chico Rodriguez, and his Gundam has a really random like pitchfork thing and a sombrero. I find that pretty funny. But he doesn't defeat certain Gundams, like notably from Neo America, Neo France, Neo Russia, and Neo China. And you can tell how old this thing is because China and Hong Kong are two separate entities. So it was before the England gave the rights of Hong Kong back to the Chinese government. So basically, he goes through, and his original attack with his Shining Gundam is Shining Finger, which he basically uses. It's like, let's fight, and then Shining Finger, I win. Shining Finger, I win. And he basically goes through the entire first season doing that. But then, the 4 Gundam fighters that I mentioned before, they keep reoccurring, and they eventually form the new Shuffle Alliance, which is supposed to rule all of fighting and basically make everything fair. And they do the whole power-up thing that I think everybody seems to rip off from Dragon Ball Z by turning gold and getting superpowers or some sort of thing like that. I'm not going to really finish a whole overview of the series because I honestly just want you guys to watch it. I'd probably just say either try to find it online, or if you really have to buy it. I bought it because I really liked it. Some of you won't like it, some of you will. It's a good old school anime for those of you about my age, and for those of you kids, in my opinion, it's a good anime for you guys to watch to realize where some of the roots of the rest of the animes you see come from. I really have nothing to say about G Gundam. Plot-wise, it's actually pretty bad, but it's a classic, and I think everybody who wants to call themselves an anime fan should watch Mobile Fighter G Gundam. That's it. I'm just gonna have to say, don't expect some sort of deep, unexpected plot twist in the first half of the series, or you're gonna be disappointed. Just wait till the second half. That's when it gets less of a Gundam of the Day fight to a actual continuing storyline. So, as I started out, Gundam fight, ready.